So, what an honor it is to be here today, sharing on this call with so many empowering CEOs. I think inherently as women, we automatically carry a really heavy load. We can feel a lot of pressure. For some, you can add in being a spouse, a mother, and most of us on this call, we're business owners, we are CEOs. And I think that just increases our pressure. But so, can anyone else besides me relate to that? Feeling sometimes like we have the weight of the world on our shoulders. And it's our job to make sure that all the plates are spinning, that all the parts are moving in the right direction. So I just want to take a minute and I want to invite everyone to share in a technique that most of my fellow health coaches will recognize. And we call that stop, challenge, and choose. This is a practice that was created to help us overcome challenges or obstacles, temptations, fears, frustrations, by using our own mind to help us evaluate the situation and come up to our own conclusion on how to proceed to a favorable outcome that's going to help support our intentions. Why I say that is because as entrepreneurs, as women leaders, we practice this and we're likely going to have multiple times every single day to practice stop, challenge, and choose, especially going into this last week of the month. So that's when it's busiest, that's when it's hectic, that's when we need to be at the top of our game because we need to dig in and find some creative ways to help hit our goals. So for friends outside of Optavia who are on this call, you also have end of the month deadlines, maybe quotas or goals, but we're all running a similar race. So how can we accomplish all the things, right, to get done in this last week? It's really no different than what we've been doing for the 3 weeks previous, except I want to introduce maybe some fundamentals in fundamentals. So number one, we're going to follow up. Who are we going to follow up with? Every CEO in any industry knows their numbers and they know where they need to be compared to their goals and their projections. That's our job to know those things and to make them happen. So that's part of the moving parts, right? That we have to keep spinning the plates every day. So who are we going to follow up with this week? Everyone, current partners or clients. If they're doing well and are happy with how you guys are working together and they're getting the results, ask for referrals from them. And this is true for any industry. Most of the things I'm going to be sharing are going to be true whether you're a health coach, whether you are in any other industry. So again, ask for the referrals. And if they're not happy with where things are going or with your partnership, this is a great time to dig back into the relationship and level up with them and see where things can become better. Regardless of what products or services we have, we're the leader. And it's up to us to help set and raise the bar for them. We're also going to talk to potential clients. This might look a little different from the girl on the screen sitting next to you, but I'll speak for a minute to my health coach friends. Our potential clients can be anyone who's filled out a JOT form, but that did not warrant a health assessment. We would want to follow up with them. Anyone who did do a JOT form and we did conduct a health assessment, but they did not join on program, those people we'd like to speak with. New clients who've never ordered. Search in Messenger. Did you know that we can go into Messenger and we can just, up at the top where the search is, we can just put a search word in like health or health assessment or optimal health or health plan or your health. You can put those code words in there and it'll bring up every conversation that contains those words. So you'll want to fish through there and see who's in there that maybe inadvertently slipped your mind, because I can guarantee you there's going to be someone in there and you're like, oh, that's someone you want to follow up with. How about the people on your hundreds list? Clients who've not ordered this month, you can run a report and find out who that is. You can also run a report to find out who the new clients are who've created accounts but did not place orders. And we can talk about that later. You can get with us after the call. Just a reminder to all the benefits that are happening right now for new clients, for coaches based on new clients. And then always remember that there are benefits too for clients who have not ordered in 12 months or older. They will enjoy the new client benefits all over again. So number two, let's have fun. Let's have fun with the follow-up. Maybe create an email or an online campaign creating a sense of urgency, like a spring fling or a summer slim down or Operation Beach Bod. Offer a special incentive for them, like, um, and here's where the sense of urgency comes in. Like, I have two $100 scholarships now through 9 p.m. tonight. Okay, that's going to create this sense of urgency. If nothing else, somebody might say, wow, is your program expensive? Like, why is it $100? It opens up a great opportunity for you to have a conversation with them. Another example is for the first three people to reach out, we'll get X amount of dollars off this month's program. Doing client way day post offers, double referral credits. Um, the trick is to just show up genuinely and not salesy. So that can be a little tricky. So you do want to put a little time into how you're showing up. But make sure we're showing up daily on social media too, genuinely offering hope and solutions. Show our audience who we are, and not that we're only leaders in health and wellness, but we're also real people and we have messy houses, Wesleyan. And we make mistakes, but we keep showing up, not saying, Wesleyan, you have a messy house, just laughing at your comment earlier. So go live, show your goofy side, or show your kids or your dogs, or maybe show a project that you were really proud of that you've completed recently. I think that we can all agree that adding value and building and strengthening relationships, providing hope and support is the heart of our businesses, any business. As often as we can connect with our partners, current, future, and past, genuinely lifting them up, the results will follow, theirs and ours. So I'll leave you with a challenge for this week for all of us. Make a list of a minimum of 10 people each day. First thing you want to do every day for them is pray for them. Not pray for them to join you in business, not to join program, but just to have peace, strength, good health, and desire to pursue their best self. If you know them well, maybe ask them for specifically how can you be praying for them this week. Also keep these people on your heart. If you know that they like flowers, maybe message them a pretty picture of flowers or maybe flowers that you have in your yard. For those of us in Michigan, it's going to be a while yet before we have our own, but just send them something that lets them know that you're thinking of them. Send encouraging messages as well. And lastly, you want to support them however we can. Share health tips, healthy recipes, maybe a funny meme to make them laugh, but be the person who adds value. Now let's go change some lives. Karen, thank you so much for you and all the other CEOs here today for letting me share.